of the day. Thank you for joining us. So we will go now sa ating Matinong Usapan, and we have a very simple topic. Is fnatic underperforming? So, Fnatic, kung naalala nyo before, Fnatic was hailed as probably one of the strongest SEA lineups to have ever been created. Number 1, they got an explosive mid laner, si QO, along with the Filipino Dota Jesus, si DJ. They are, of course, rounded out by SEA TI stalwarts na si Ohio, and of course, former MVP Phoenix na si Dubu. But, in the last few online matches, even before Kiev, they have shown a level of inconsistency that people did not expect from them. So kung naalala nyo, even myself, when I used to write for other publications, inakala ko rin na they will immediately become very, very explosive. But it looks like there were a lot of questions to be asked sa kanilang lineup. Number 1, nasan yung synergy? Nakita natin na in this TI7 season, most of the teams that do well are teams that have a core group of players na matagal na magkalaro. Invictus Gaming had XXS, OP, and Boboka. Silang tatlo, matagal na sila naglalaro together. Wings Gaming had it before their fall from grace. And of course ngayon, EG na lumalakas. They have their own core unit of players. Kaya rin ngayon they're experiencing success. And of course, one only needs to look at a team like OG na pagkatagal-tagal na ng kanilang roster compared to other Dota teams. So, what do I think? Is Fnatic underperforming? I think that they are underperforming relative sa expectation ng tao sa skill level ng kanilang individual players. However, and I've said this before, kailangan din nating alalanin ang usual time span ng isang Dota team para mag-gel together ang kanilang players takes you about 3 months. So right now, Fnatic is in that 3-month stretch na nagpa-practice sila together very, very intensely, and ngayon pa lang nila nakukuha yung timpla at galawan ng isa't isa. Also important to understand, kakapalit lang rin ng patch. So different things are important now. Ngayong nanalo sila versus Digital Chaos, the Abed stack, I don't think na it's fair to say na they're back or malakas na sila ulit. I think Zotac Cup will be very, very important for the Fnatic organization para malaman nila kung ano ang kailangan nilang gawin to succeed in the TI7 SEA qualifier season. So the more Zotac events ang kanilang mapuntahan, mapagpraktisan, the better off the team will be, and they will finally perform at the level that people expect from them. Their first biggest test comes against newbie ngayong hapon. This is a newbie team na nakita naman natin went into the finals of Manila Masters, and for the rest of the year, malakas ang naging takbo ng newbie, even though sila mismo hindi pa sila nagcha-champion ng ganong karaming mga events after January began. So, if Fnatic perform well against newbie, I think we will finally see them, and we can finally study them seriously to see if napapalapit na ba sila sa kanilang totoong power level. But as of right now, I believe that Fnatic is underperforming. So yun po ang take ko sa topic natin, is Fnatic underperforming? I want to know, pupunta tayo ngayon sa ating Twitch chat to see what you guys think. Alright.
Ito na yung una.
Okay. Saan muna tayo? Natutuwa ako sa content na to ni Pao, si Kuya Nick. Parang swak na swak talaga ang trustworthy na
Ako bigla.
tratado. Alright. Okay.
Wala pa naman kung ano.
Naku, purong mas mas maraming tanong about bakit hindi magkakasta. Ano mangyayari sa Revlo? May papalit po kami sa Revlo, but Revlo has closed.
May tanong
So, mamaya semifinal, sana mag-cast. Razer 228. Ayan. Ito. Tackle muna natin guys yung Fnatic Nung pumasok si Ajit, mas naging solid yung galaw nila. I believe so, but at the same time, again, Ajit bagong addition pa lang. So, he's come in at the time na nagpalit din yung patch. And Ajit is a very strong laner. He's a very reliable laner pagdating sa SEA. So, it's still very, very early to say if si Ajit ba talaga yung sanhi ng paglakas nila. Number one, it could be because yung apat naman na matagal na naglalaro together, finally nakuha nila yung timpla nila. So, isa na lang yung inad mo doon. 'Di ba? Parang yung nangyari sa TNC. Hindi lang naman sa pagpasok ni 1437 naging mas malakas sila, but factor yun, but not the biggest factor. So, si Ajit, I think, is too early to say if siya ba talaga yung difference maker pagdating sa Fnatic.
Ano pinagkaiba nila ni Miracle?
Alright. So, ang tanong dito, si Miracle has returned to play with a Singaporean stack. I forget, but there are a few names na ano. FD rin, di ba? Pero it's not first departure yung pangalan. So, yung former first departure teammates na niya ang kalaro niya po ngayon. So, ang tanong po ni RD dito, anong pinagkaiba ni Miracle versus ni Ajit? I think, on the top of my head, si Ajit is a more, para sa akin, mas magaling mag-lane si Ajit and mas reliable siya mag-lane. So, Miracle is a good farmer. He's very, very good at farming. However, kapag kinontest siya, dun siya masyadong hindi nakakagalaw. So, in first departure before, magaling siyang mag-farm. Yes, totoo yun. Kaya nga nakilala siya dahil sa kanyang mga Medusa na mga hard carry, mga 55-minute games. Right? But, bakit hindi nag-qualify ang first departure dati? Because they can get out aggroed. Pag na-aggro nyo si Miracle dati, hindi na nakakahabol yung farm niya and then natatalo sila ng lubusan. Ajit is not that. Ajit is, I believe, a more stable na safe lane carry. A carry na kung kakailanganin mang hindi siya mag-farm at sumama ng group up ng laban ng aggressive na play, mas kayang gawin ni Ajit yon. So I think on just between Ajit and Miracle, I am a fan of Ajit. In fact, the Fnatic organization has asked me before kung what do I think about Ajit, and I think Ajit is a good player.
Sabi na ni Oreo.
All right. Moogle, yon tama si Arcamadeus Wolfgang. Moogle ang team ni Miracle. Yes, tama yan. So yes, for me, it's a consistency issue. Ajit, I think, is a more consistent safe laner. I don't think games ngayon want you to have a safe laner that's farming for 25 minutes. I think you want your safe laner to have immense farm by 15. Yung perfect yung laning niya ng 15. Hindi yung marami siyang farm at 25. I think Miracle is the latter. Next. Limited hero. I don't know if I could say limited yung hero ni Miracle versus ni Ajit. Because I think si Ajit has about the same hero pool. But, alright. Anong team na Moogle? Moogle is a Singaporean team, mostly former first departure players led by Miracle. So, kailan maglalaro ang TNC? Ito muna, sorry. Kailan maglalaro TNC? Galaxy Battles, June 14. Isa Kulin. Kuya Pao, ano ang mas solid na lineup ng Fnatic? Yung TI6? It's TI6. It's the TI6 Fnatic. It's the... Kasi, again guys ako, pag nag-iisip ako ng lineup, ayoko ng lineup na puro star player. Sa totoo lang. Bakit? Any kind of team is a team comprised of egos. So, kung puro star player lang ang pipiliin nyo, yun, all-star. All-star nga kayong lahat. Paano sila mag-work together? So, what made the TI6 roster work is you have a core group, okay, which is si Mushi, si Ohio. Matagal na sila magkakalaro. And yung synergy nila sobrang taas na. And then you have no ego players na si DJ and si 343 na susuporta nun. And then you have mid one who is a firebrand sa mid lane, an ace sa mid lane nyo. So, yung ganong tipong composition, nakita naman hindi naman sila all star players nung ginawa yung team na yan. So that for me works better. Right now, the Fnatic lineup ngayon is all superstars. I'm not saying they all have a large ego, but wala pa sila yung parang long-standing na synergy with each other kasi hindi pa sila matagal magkakalaro. Ang pinakamatagal magkalaro on that team is si DJ and si Ohio. That's not enough. They've only been playing together, yun nga, yung Fnatic last year. Right, for a year lang yun. And then silang dalawa. Plus, nag-iiba-iba yung mga playstyle changes around the team. So, I think for me, TI6 is hands down. It's much better. Next. Any more questions about Fnatic or any more takes? Does the departure of Mushi make Fnatic better or not? Boss Pao, GSW or Cleveland? GSW.
Personally,
Ah.
good thing for yung kay Mushi mo, sabi mo.
Okay. So, unahan muna natin yung kay Mushi. Departure of Mushi make Fnatic better or not? I don't think that Mushi leaving makes that big of a difference. I think what happened to that team is maraming nag-clash lang na ego, walang natira. And Mushi wants to do something on his own. Actually, matagal na rin talagang gustong gumawa ni Mushi na sarili niyang team. So, him leaving Fnatic, yung Fnatic na iniwan niya, yes, that was a good thing. Yung iniwan niya Fnatic. However, if Fnatic were able to, for example, if this was the Fnatic na mid 1, 343, DJ, Ohio, mid 1, Mushi, Ohio, DJ, 343. If you were asking me, yung Fnatic na yun, kung umalis si Mushi doon, I think it would have been bad for that Fnatic. But kung tinatanong mo ko yung Fnatic na
Raven,
Demon, Raven, AU,
Ohio, Mushi.
Ohio, Mushi, if he left that, is that a good thing? I think it was good for everyone on that team to leave. Because, again, you can have a team of superstars, but if you cannot work with each other, there's no point in staying. That is about the only time you should leave the team. So, ayan. Fnatic is one of the teams na I don't agree with this. Paki-taas. So, personally, it was a good thing for Fnatic. Akala ko yung player sa alis na naman, yung typical pre-TI shuffle na nagsasama-sama yung malalakas. Good addition si Ajit. Mas fit sa playstyle nila DJ na magaling mag-alaga ng lane. Fnatic is... I don't agree with this kasi Fnatic is actually one of the teams with a very aggressive playstyle. They don't have a conservative playstyle. That was one of the things that made them inconsistent when they first formed. Tingnan mo, their first instinct was to give QO Necrophos sa mid lane to be really, really aggressive dun sa mid lane matchup niya. What is DJ known for? He's not a lane babysitter. He's a lane ganker. He ganks with Enchantress level 2 nung TI 6 days. That's not a mark of a very conservative playstyle team. That's not, for example, the playstyle of Fly. Diba? So I don't think that na Fnatic is a team with a conservative playstyle. I think that Ajit fits because he has a flexible playstyle na pwede siyang mag-safe lane core, pwede siyang mag-rotating, teleporting na core, and he can do all of that. I think that's what fits Fnatic. Bakit? QO is very explosive. Ohio is very conservative. Diba? DJ is very explosive. Si Feby, sorry. I said Dubu kanina.
Yeah.
Feby can be conservative. Can be conservative. So si Ajit fits. Miracle only has isang takbo lang ni Miracle which is mag-farm and then mag-team fight once he has the advantage.
Parang it's a matter of time na si Ajit talaga mapunta sa Fnatic. It's a long time coming din.
So, yeah. Next.
Teka. Ito yung kanina, kung may gusto sagutin doon.
Sige. We will move on from the Fnatic topic. I'll take siguro one more question one more take about Fnatic before we go into another topic para sa ating matinong usapan.
Alright, hindi natin yung
Kuya Pao, anong take mo?
kay Mushi.
Mushi is very close with Mineski. He's good friends with Kenchi, who is the owner of Mineski Malaysia. So it was only a matter of time. Kaya pa binugbog ng Fnatic DC kanina. Yep. Yeah, we were watching that. I was watching that game on Track Dota habang kumakain. I think nagbago na sila ng playstyle ngayon. Yes, nagbago sila ng playstyle ngayon. But then again, that's the patch. Diba? That's the patch. The identity of the players haven't really changed. In fact, you can still... One of the good things ngayon about Fnatic is that now they have access to Enchantress again. Right? Because Enchantress is back in the meta game. So, I'm actually really, really excited to watch more Enchantress games by DJ. Kung little story from TI6, Manila Major. Nung Manila Major ay, kasi kami yung nagpa-event noon. Well, kami yung Philippine partner ng event nung Manila Major. I was able to speak with the players. And Western players actually study DJ At tinatimingan nila yung mga Enchantress ganks ni DJ dati. That's how good he was on Enchantress. Okay. Alright, sige, so we'll move away from Fnatic ngayon and we'll go first into punta muna tayo sa question ng off topics na muna tayo.
Yung TI7 prediction.
TI7. Boss Pao, GSW or Cleveland? GSW.
Wala.
Ayan, nandiyan na. Alright. Sige. Bakit parang nagbago laruan ni QO? Because nagbago yung teammates niya. Nagbago yung patch, nagbago yung teammates niya. Your playstyles in Dota, they keep a base identity. He still does very ballsy plays. But if the patch doesn't allow, kunwari, sobrang pangit sa patch na sobra kang mag-aggressive sa lane. Kunwari ngayon, pag sobrang aggressive ka sa lane, you're going to miss your last hits. Dudurugin ka ni Sumail. Dudurugin ka ni SEC, dudurugin ka ni Ana, for example. Right? Dudurugin ka ni Armel. Right? So, QO has to change his playstyle. He has to lane more. He has to be conservative. He has to farm up. Right? Because yung base niya na level is to be an assassin. Now, once QO has his farm, he still goes for the ballsy plays. So, they still have the aggression. It's just that the patch, you have to change with the patch because the patch rewards certain behaviors. Right? Okay. Sige. Kuya Pao, ano masasabi mo sa prediction ni Nahaz na if manalo ang TNC, meron silang biggest chance na mag-qualify sa TI7? Pwede mo ba ma-explain yung prediction ni Nahaz? Yeah, napanood ko siya. So, ako basically what I think is that si Nahaz is giving a lot of weight to Star Ladder. It's not necessarily Galaxy Battles. I think it's Star Ladder with good reason, right? So, for Nahaz, and I saw him tweet this during the Star Ladder event, that in the event that if TNC won Star Ladder for Nahaz, that would have been a lock for TNC to be invited as the SEA representative sa TI7. I happen to disagree with that because while Star Ladder was very, very big, Epicenter is bigger. Manila Masters had better teams, pero 8 lang, right? So, I think yung reason na TNC made a good run at Star Ladder plus a win at Galaxy Battles, yun yung parang vina-value ni Nahaz. Now, guys, I'm only explaining this and no analyst in the world knows for sure how Valve picks kung sino yung i-invite. So, in this case, educated guess ni Nahaz is that sa tingin niya, Star Ladder, sobrang laking weight. So, good performance there plus win at Galaxy Battles should be enough. Also, the fact na faceless, wala na silang ibang LAN. I believe. Wala na silang ibang LAN. It was only Manila Masters ang kanilang last na LAN. Now, on base level, I don't completely agree with Nahaz that Galaxy Battles will be enough for TNC.
You have to win it.
However, yung reasoning ko for that is because Clutch Gamers has 3 more LANs. So for example, in the event that Clutch Gamers wins Epicenter, I think that is bigger than if TNC were to win Galaxy plus a good finish in Star Ladder. Right? Kasi sino ba ang kalaban ng Clutch Gamers sa Epicenter? OG. The best team in the world. So if they win an event with the best team in the world, they would have a much bigger chance versus them. There's also the Summit, and then there's MDL, I believe. Right? So, for example, we know that Newbie is attending MDL. If Newbie attends MDL, Clutch Gamers places 3rd. Sabihin natin Clutch Gamers doesn't win. Sabihin natin Clutch Gamers wins 3rd in MDL, high placing in the Summit, and 3rd in Epicenter. I think they would have a stronger resume than TNC. Now, and this is the point na very, very, I think, kailangan maintindihan ng tao. Valve does, however, give a bigger weight sa pagtingin nila sa qualification sa isang team if they win a LAN. So, yung LAN na kailangan maipanalo ng TNC, if they win Galaxy, maybe they would place better than 3 third place finishes from CG. But right now, CG has the ability to place well in 3 bigger tournaments than Galaxy. So it's really a matter of who places well. I don't completely agree dun sa, again, sa point ni Nahas kasi nga, he's giving really, really big weights for Star Ladder. And I think it should count as a Tier 2 tournament or Tier 1.5 tournament instead of Tier 1. Okay.
Kasi nandun yung liquid sa prediction niya, no?
Ako, only Oreo 122, I agree with that. Masters and Epicenter, I think should be the biggest weights na ibibigay ng Valve. Those are the 2 biggest tournaments with the most insane amount of competition. So, wins there, I think, would count more. And TNC did not compete in the Masters.
Yeah.
But once again, a win at a LAN is going to be worth a lot. So, hindi natin alam.
Ano na ba kasi dyan? Depende sa laban na lang. Ilan ba mag-aras ng invite?
Bonafide, babalikan ko lang na sandali yung all pick. So, at the beginning of all pick, tatanggalin ng 25 heroes and then you can go to your bans. The reason they changed that is to try out quality of life changes how people play ranked matchmaking. Para less spammers ng mga hero, for example, mas varied yung mga gameplay, etc. etc. That's only a test for now. I believe it only runs for a week. It's going to run for a week.
Performance and recent team secret.
Digital Crash, I'll get to that tomorrow. Breakdown ng recent team secret performance. Hindi pa ako tapos manood ng lahat ng replay ng Manila Masters. Kasi ganun ginagawa ko eh. I watch the event, I make notes, and then after 2-3 days, tsaka ko papanoorin ulit yung mga VODs. Kasi para na-digest ko na o kaya naman hindi na ako emotionally invested. Saan ako mas hype? Both. Or TNC, about the same. TNC or CG for me. We're friends with I'm friends with players from both teams. What if Kuya Pao nanalo?
Siyempre,
If they won the Kiev Major, they would have been automatically invited. Bonafide, yeah. If ayaw mo. I tried this morning. Nanalo naman. It was fine. Kuya Pao, ilang team yung makukuha sa TI7 sa SEA? I can't tell you. I don't know for sure. Probably 2. Ano masabi nyo kay Sir Mike? Idol ko yan. Kuya Pao, top 3 na team na malaki ang chance sa TI7 sa SEA qualifiers. If we had to make everyone fight in SEA, I think the top 3 is very clear. It's CG, TNC, and Faceless.
Hindi. Fnatic yung isa.
I don't think they're top 3.
Number 3.
I don't think they're top 3. You think they're better than CG?
Hindi, may kung patch, kung hindi sila makapag-adjust sa patch.
I don't think so.
Malamangan ng Fnatic.
Ako, again, I haven't seen enough from Fnatic to say if they're strong or not. They've beat Digital Chaos. Digital Chaos right now, yung Digital Chaos ngayon, is a team that's about the same power level as they are.
Hindi ba gano?
Diba?
Depende naman yun kung sa patch pa din kung makapag-adjust pa rin.
Kuya Pao, TI in Manila. I don't think that's going to happen. Malabo yun. Ganito na lang guys. I'll let you in on a little secret. Manila Major itself was around more than 80 million pesos. And TIs are 2 weeks. So,
hindi kaya ng logistics dito.
Mahirap. Lineup ng execution. Cartman, Shanks, Nando, Kimo, and Bimbo. Yeah. Bigyan ng mic ang producer. Actually, meron siyang mic.
Nakamute kasi ako.
Hindi ka nakamute.
Hello?
Hindi lang
Hello?
nakababa.
Hindi, nakamute. Narinig ba ako? Ayan.
Baka katulad lang ng bracketing last TI na meron 2 qualified teams and Digital Crash, I don't know because if napapansin nyo, the way that Valve structures invites for TI changes, maliit na changes every year. So, hindi ko masasabi sa'yo.
Eto.
Magkano prediction mo, price pool ng TI7? I think it'll reach about 19M up. Maybe we'll hit last year. It's fine.
Hindi pag na-release yung Immortal 3 siguro. Mga papalo.
MMR ko, it's weird. Yung Smurf account ko is 4K. My main account is 3K. It's weird. Yung Smurf account ko mas mataas pa. But ang highest kong MMR is about 4.9.
Borderline ka na pala.
Yeah.
Kailan si qualifier TA7? Mostly naman nasa June, men.
That should be around June, end of June. Around ganun. Smurf,
Second account
Smurf,
mo.
ibig sabihin parang second account mo yun. Bale, ginawa ko yung Smurf account ko dati to play with my friends.
Okay po ba katrabaho Sir Alo? Oo naman, pare.
Hindi ko masabi. Totoo bang 3.5 yung max calibration? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I haven't calibrated in a long time.
Si Nando, kumusta yung member sa execution na 322? Wala naman, di naman siya na 322, nahack lang yung ano niya.
Hindi po 322 si Nando.
Nahack yung ano niya.
Nahack siya, tapos meron siyang mga conversation with past teammates na nag-322.
Kamusta na ba yun yung huling ano?
Alam ko nabalik na yung account niya. Alam kong nakausap na nila yung hacker. And I know tinutugunan na ng team. Kuya Pao, sino yung may chance ang manalo sa TI7? I think right now OG. OG, EG, and Newbie I think are the clear top 3 in the world. So I would think sila yung may biggest chance. Top 4 I would probably still give it to VP, but I haven't seen them play recently except for mga online na matches in CIS region. Okay.
As of yesterday.
Sure.
Si James bumalik?
2GD went back to Dora Casting.
Talaga?
Woo! I don't think he'll be hired by
No.
Valve again. Yeah.
Kasi he's an ass. Yun
Si Ishi nandito. Hi, Ishi.
Hi, Ishi.
Yeah. Navi is still Navi. Navi's still here. Anong dating team ni Ark? Comanche. Ark was from Comanche. That's a CIS na team. Liquid, I think, should be top 5. I think VP is a little bit better than they are still.
Yeah, pero yung VP may history.
But Liquid did win a LAN. Pero the thing is, they won a LAN the first week that the patch came out. So
yeah. Nasabi mo sa 25 bands.
I believe that VP is at Epicenter and they are
Directly invited sila.
in the summit. Are they in the summit?
I think Navi yung parehas. Summit tsaka Epicenter.
Right. So I think VP is in Summit and Epicenter. So yun pa, they're at Epicenter. Right?
Not sure.
Who knows?
Check na natin ulit.
Ano masabi ko sa 25 bans? I don't mind it. There's 100 plus heroes in Dota. I don't care. Kuya Pao, may chance ka pa ba kay Ishi? Are you a basketball player and do you live in the States? Lumabas si 2GD sa Dream League. Yes, si 2GD and the Good Studio are very close with Dream League. So,
Kasi yung observer nila sila Wepas.
daming nagtatanong kung may pag-asa sila kay Ishi.
Nagbi-bleed blue ka ba? Yun yung tanong doon eh.
Boss Pao, e-game sa Olympics. I was part of an organization na yung Peso dati, which is also kay Trike. I was part of Trike's Peso before, and that was something na we've been pushing. Ako personally, I don't mind if nandun tayo or wala. Simpleng tao lang ako, guys. Kung nasa Olympics tayo, it does not stop esports from having the international. Kung wala tayo sa Olympics, meron pa rin tayong TI. Meron pa rin tayong Worlds for League of Legends. Meron pa rin tayong Majors for CSGO. Para sa akin, hindi siya ganun kalaking hindi siya deal breaker kung wala. Let's see. Kuya Pao, na Hazard Gods. I prefer Gods. I think he's a very underrated analyst. And he's also Australian.
Anong latest sa new Happy Feet? Ayun.
They are downstairs playing. They are headed for Galaxy Battles as well.
Yeah.
And they have now picked up Jeyo. So Jeyo is with the team sa baba. Yes. We are
Sa baba. We're in one building.
Nasa isang building lang po kami. So maganda naman. I know productive naman yung practice nila. So,
Yeah, maganda yung nila, yung practice nila kasi every morning meron silang exercise talaga before going to bootcamp.
So that's nice. Ano po balita kay Cast?
He's taking a break.
Taking a break, tama 'yon. He's enjoying life. Enjoying life. Bakit si Jeyo hindi si Bimbo ang nag-happy feet?
Not sure.
I think Bimbo doesn't work well with this configuration of happy feet. And so they needed someone who was a little bit more experienced and can communicate with Ben. So, ganun. Bonafide, punta ka lang dun sa Facebook page if you want to submit something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Achievements Jeo, he's a TI
Brave.
competitor.
TI competitor, he was at EG
He
before.
was EG, was DAC, you know, the DAC.
per ano. Matatawag nyo pa din ba na Filipino team ang Mineski?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, they still have 2 Filipinos. They are primarily still a Filipino organization. So, yeah. May pag-asa ba mag-champion ng TNC sa TI 7? Pag-asa, yes. Percentage-wise, I think it's very realistic to say that they have a low percentage. However, this is a percentage. So, pwede pa rin siyang tumama. I mean, yung 17% greater bash chance nga, nagbabash pa rin eh. Diba? ng Spirit Breaker. So, you know. But I don't think they have that low. Hindi imposible yung chance nilang manalo, but it's also realistically, it's not very high. I think we just need to be realistic.
Kailangan sumambala sa bracket, sa groups.
Aha. Kuya Pao, unsa nindot na hero gamiton sa patch? If kabalo ka mag-mid, I think fruitful makat-on ka og SF. If hilig ka mag-support, I think nindot makat-on og Spirit Breaker. Kuya Pao, para sa iyo, sino ang English casters and host ng TI? I think it's about the same people you can expect. Sino natanggal sa Happy Feet? AU was removed from Happy Feet to make way for JO, I believe. Galaxy Battles for TNC. Yes. Pag nag-champion sila, I am not sure if it's a direct invite. I am inclined to say that hindi pa. But that's, again, nagre-rely yun on how CG will do. If they win Galaxy Battles and CG does well in their 3 upcoming events, then I would think CG would get the invite. However, if TNC wins Galaxy and then CG hindi mag-perform well sa kanilang natitirang 3 lands, I wouldn't say direct invite na sila ang TNC, but there's a big chance that they might be. So, ganun na lang. Magandang offlane for dispatch. Pick an offlane na kapag nahirapan ka sa lane mo, pwede kang mag-jungle ng maaga. So, something like an Axe. I actually really like Axe offlane ngayon. Kasi even though walang shrine, pwede kang mag-jungle agad. Bakit binawasan yung move speed ni CM? Madaya siya. Ayun. Summit 7 or Galaxy Battles. Ayun. Anyway, Enigma offlane is also very good. Tama si Greyfex, especially if wala silang pantigil. Again, it's one of those heroes na madali lang mag-farm kahit na walang shrine. CM is medyo madaya talaga ang CM ngayon. Actually, sa totoo lang. I mean, magkaiba yung ano, diba? Kailan po babalik yung Rave? Rave is, dali lang ha, tama yun, maganda yun. Kailan daw babalik Rave? Kailan daw babalik Rave?
Sa next year na ulit siguro.
Next year na daw ulit.
Wala pang lineup eh.
Kasi close ito sa Rave, sigurado.
May kwento kasi dyan.
Ah.
Talaga, natalo kami sa sweepstakes ni
Ah. So, ayun. Anyway, bago tayo umuwi, or bago tayo umalis, take lang ako ng one last na Kuya pa, ba't napalitan? No, Thunderbirds kasi wala silang sponsor nung time na yon. So now may sponsor na sila, Planet Odd na sila. But it's still the same exact people.
Ganda ng ano nila. Ganda ng logo, ganda
Maganda yung
ng
logo.
ganda.
Ayun, ito, inaatupag dito, logo lang.
Mm.
Anyway, so bago tayo umalis, kamusta na po yung execration? I think
Nasabi na natin kanina.
Shanks, Nando, Kimo, Bimbo, and Cartman.
Izakolin, wala pang lineup ang Rave. Siguro ko
lineup, wala
kami ni Hop siguro. Kami
si Hop.
ako si Hop,
Hopman po
si
kasi ang
Tita
manager.
Chay, si Kuya RG, tsaka si ano.
Digital Crush, what do you mean by your question? Dota Summit 7 or Galaxy Battles? Ano ibig
Siguro ano, yung value ng tournament or
value ng tournament? I
Ikaw?
think they're about the same eh.
Ako the Summit. Kasi
Parang-
may ano na din, may branding na din yun. Na pag ganito,
Maybe.
alam mo premier tournament siya kahit ano.
Maybe. Sige. Bibigay ko dun.
Alright.
Bibigay ko dun. I actually, you know what? Ang pinakamalaking team na pupunta ng Galaxy Battles is Newbie.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing then.
They have to win that tournament
They
talaga
have to
para
win that
ano,
tournament.
masecure
They
yung
have to win
invite.
that tournament. Kuya pa, wala na ba prizes end of the month sa Revlo? Papalitan po namin yung way na nagbibigay kami ng prizes because Revlo closed.
Bakit nga ba?
Wala silang pera.
Alright.
Saan si AU? AU is out. Bakit
It's
kinig
probably
si Bimbo sa Mineski? I can give you a guess, but I will not be 100% sure. But if I had to guess, I think it's the team can only handle
so
many,
much.
so many competing voices. Kasi Bimbo is a very fierce competitor, so is Mushi. So magka-clash yan, and so maybe naisip nila na it might be better to play for different clubs ngayon rather than have a disharmonious or chaotic na team setting. So I'm not saying which one of them is Cancer or whatever. I'm saying it happens.
Kami
in
yun, Cancer
competition.
kung ganun.
Totoo bang nag-away si Bimbo sa si 343?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Can't tell you. Don't know if it's true, don't know if it's not. I'm not from there. Natalo pa ng TNC ang newbie, durug pa. So,
Kailan?
TNC, kailan yun?
Kailan ba?
Yun ang tanong. Kailan yun?
Can't remember.
Actually, we can check right there.
Kuya pa, kailan yung ROG Masters qualifier? Nako pa, para di namin alam yan.
ROG Masters, di ko alam.
We don't want to
ROG Masters
answer.
ba ngayong taon?
Meron.
Meron.
Actually, meron.
Meron. Ako, hindi ko po alam.
Ng Star Ladder pala yun.
No Star Ladder.
Yeah. Nanalo sila.
Tama.
They won
Right.
the series.
Yeah. Ako,
Grabe yung impact
yeah.
nila.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I actually forgot that game. Ano ba yung TNC games nung ano na yan? They went against IG and then newbie.
Dalawang Star Ladder kasi yung season na maganda yung performance nila eh.
Right.
Yung
right.
isa yung kalaban
Yeah.
nila Secret,
Yes,
IGV.
right. Huh.
Weird.
Newbie versus ano?
2-0
I think newbie versus TNC.
would be great. I mean,
If they face each other sa finals ng Galaxy, then maybe I can see the invite making sense. Direct invite to TI7.
so nanalo.
Right. If they win against newbie in the finals. But if they don't face newbie, tas mag-champion sila nun.
Yeah. I think they have a good
It's
chance din
less
naman.
clear for me.
Good chance din naman since TNC historically doesn't lose to Chinese teams.
Yes.
In
Historically
series.
Ang mas naalala ko yung kalaban nila, IG, Liquid. I
Yeah.
mean, Liquid just banned Jakiro for them in the finals, right? And then, pinanalo na lang nila with safe lane Lone Druid, safe lane Lycan. Diba?
Yung Lycan,
Mas naalala ko yung yung TNC versus Liquid na laban eh. I actually forgot that they fought newbie. Anyway,
Alliance din nata.
bakit biglang lumakas ang Liquid sa bagong patch? I don't know if masasabi mo siyang biglaan because it was the first LAN tournament of the patch.
Alam ko na kung bakit hindi natin maalala. Kasi parang undefeated din talaga yung TNC nun. Parang
Parang dire-diretso.
dire-diretso lang
takbo
kasi
nila.
talaga yun.
Okay, tama.
So IG, Alliance, Newbie, yung tinalo na.
Right.
Babalik ba si
Right,
Bulldog?
Alliance. Yeah, Alliance. I even forgot na kalaban nila
Yeah.
Alliance. Naalala ko lang IG and then yung Liquid.
Chinese Kryptonite, actually.
Yeah, sure.
It's been a year
Can
naman.
you, sa taas? Hindi ko nakita yung taas.
Si Bulldog daw ba mag-stream? Yun lang naman yung tanong doon.
I think so.
Ay, babalik ba?
Babalik ba si Bulldog?
No.
I think malapit na mag-close. So if babalik siya, it has to be now.
Yeah, but he's streaming naman eh.
Yeah.
Can't say na ganun
Can't
kalakas yung
say
TNC.
na ganun talaga kalakas yung TNC since tinalo nila yung may halong surprise factor. Kakadating lang ni... Yeah. I think that's fair to think na... Yun nga. It's the first LAN of a new patch. So first LANs of a new patch, medyo yun. Guys, ganito lang yan Kung gusto nyong pag-isipan kung sino ba talaga yung malakas, ang kailangan nyo tignan consistency, hindi isang tournament. Okay? So Liquid winning Star Ladder is very, very good for them. Totoo yun. Maganda talaga yung performance yun for them. However, hindi pa sila naglalaro in other tournaments para masabi natin if talagang sila na ba yung biglang lakas. Right? Obviously, they did really well to get to that level. But compared to everyone else, yung power level, always nag-shift yan. And yung pinaka-consistent na teams ang kailangan nire-reward natin.
Yeah.
Newbie, yes, tinalo sila ng TNC 2-0, right? But they went into the playoffs of Star Ladder and nandun sila sa finals ng Manila Masters. So, ngayon, they're in the semifinals of Zotac. They have a chance to win Zotac. Makikita natin sa Epicenter and sa Galaxy Battles pa kung ano mangyayari sa newbie. So, right now, I think newbie is a higher level, but that doesn't mean that TNC doesn't have a chance. Kasi they do. They do. Pero again, they've only been playing one LAN pa lang. However, I know that TNC has been screaming with some very, very good teams. Alam mong, ka-scream nila kahapon was OG, for example. So, doon natin makikita.
Ano daw tingin mo sa Crescendo?
Cinder and
Stock.
Which is the
Si
Alliance
Baby Knight.
Baby Knight.
Kay EGM ata isa?
Yeah. I'm willing to be surprised. I don't have a lot of hindi ako masyadong malaking fan ni I'm a fan of EGM, but Baby Knight not so much. So,
kailan po ba lalaro yung Team Sir?
Team Sir Saturday.
Ayan, pare. Nagpa-practice kami kagabi kaya late kami na.
Bakit di pa umalis ang OG sa Philippines? Because they're going straight to Moscow. Dito sila
bootcamp.
nag-bootcamp.
Nakita namin sila kapon.
Actually, nag-bootcamp sila sa High Grounds.
Yeah.
Kuya Pao, anong reason ba't hindi makalusot ang TNC sa Faceless? We will probably put that as a separate video. Mas malaki yan.
TNC need to affirm their performance this other in that sense. Mas maraming proving out sa CG.
Kuya Pao, tingin mo makakalusot na ang TNC sa Faceless? Yes, I do. I've seen how they've been preparing in the last few days. I've seen the talks that they've been having between 1437 and ang kanilang coach na si Kips. So, I think kaya.
Yeah.
What else?
Bakit walang cast?
Ayun, okay. Sige, last nating topic kasi may bring up si Jackie Meow, which is it's a very meme name. Okay. Wala pong cast ngayon kasi Zotac is an ESL. Well, it's in an ESL na ESL is helping organize Zotac. Yeah. So, kinausap na kami ng ESL na please lang kapag hindi naman kayo hindi namin kayo nakausap para maging broadcast coverage partner, ipaubayan nyo na lang dun sa mga nakaareglo na namin. So, for the Philippine coverage, ang nakausap na ni ESL was Meneski. For the English coverage, ang nakausap na ni ESL was Moonduck. So, dahil doon, this is something that's happening sa industry, guys. Okay? Almost everyone is moving in the direction na yung rights nung broadcast namin, syempre kami may-ari nun. So, hindi rin naman fair na titira doon lang. So, let me explain sa inyo yung gray area nun. Okay? So, ang gray area noon is, dati, kung basta nandun siya sa Dota TV, pwede mo siyang i-cast. Bakit? Ang nakalagay sa end user agreement ng Valve is, pag nandun siya sa Dota TV, pwede nyo siyang gamitin na for Steam purposes. Diba? So, kaya ganun yung ginagawa ng mga tao. Diretso ka lang, manonood ka lang ng tournament ongoing, pwede mo na siya i-cast sa stream mo. Totoo yun. Now, as that keeps happening, syempre, yung mga organizations nila na, medyo unfair naman yun para sa amin. Kami nagpalipad ng teams, kami gumawa ng production, kami nag-hire ng cameramen, etc., etc. Tapos, someone with a computer, pwedeng diretsohin, kunin lang agad. Right? So, yun, naiintindihan namin yun. Right? And tama nga naman, hindi nga naman talaga fair. So, now, how do these organizers help enforce yung intellectual property rights nila? Well, most of the time, what they're doing is they're partnering with something like Twitch, for example. So, during the broadcast ng Manila Masters, gawin natin example, Manila Masters was a tournament that was supported by ESL and sponsored by Twitch. So, syempre, nung sinabi ni Manila Masters na, alam mo, may nagkakas nung mga games namin na hindi naman namin pinayagan, that's the concept of rights, hindi naman namin siya pinayagan, it's going to hurt yung bottom line namin. And it's going to, magiging sayang yung metrics kasi hindi na siya parang makikita ng advertiser na okay, yung Pilipinas sobrang laki ng viewers kasi masisplit siya sa lahat ng different channels. So, nung Manila Masters, nilapitan kami ni ESL at ni Twitch, ang sabi sa amin, guys, unfair naman na i-cast nyo to kasi hindi naman, parang pinaghirapan lahat ng production cost, binayaran naman ng iba.
Yeah.
So, naintindihan namin. And we didn't cast it. Moving forward, it's going to happen for a lot more people, guys. E-League is doing it in CSGO. E-League is going to individual casters, individual studios, and telling them, wag na kayong mag-cast nito kasi E-League kami nga nagbayad nito eh. Nilagay pa namin sa TV, nilagay pa namin sa Twitch. Diba? DreamHack is doing the same. Epicenter might do the same, pero kausap na namin sila. Right? So, on our end, para legit lahat, yun lang yung amin eh. Para legit lahat.
Para
ang gagawin
professional
lang namin,
tayo.
kakausapin na lang namin beforehand.
Yeah.
Right? Sasabihin ko na sa inyo right now, we will cast Galaxy Battles. Bakit? Kausap na namin ng Galaxy Battles. Diba? Does that mean you may have your own Wombo Combo tournament? Nope.
Nope.
Not the same. Okay. Okay? So, for example, Galaxy Battles. Kausap na namin yung organizer ng Galaxy Battles at nagpa-partner na kami with them para payagan nila kaming mag-cover. Diba? So, for sure, mag-cover kami noon. Going forward, for sure, mag-cover kami ng Valve events. Diba? Magkakas kami ng TI7, for example. Magpa-pubstomp kami ng TI7, for example. Kasi Valve events naman, ang may-ari naman nun, si Valve naman. Hindi third-party organizer. Summit 7, for example, hindi namin pwedeng i-cast. Diba? Or at least, right now, wala pa kaming go signal from beyond the summit, which is the organizer and the studio, kung pwede ba kaming mag-cast noon. Kinakausap na namin sila ngayon para makakuha kami ng permiso para mag-cast kami noon. So, para sa amin, guys, kapag hindi nyo nakitang nagka-cast kami, ibig sabihin lang nun, wala kaming permission. Ngayon. Kasi ganun na yung mundo natin eh. And sa amin, okay lang yun. So, sobrang intindi namin yun. Kaya nga gawin namin, mag-a-ask muna kami ng permission bago namin pwede mag-cast. Okay? Juice 009, 09, thank you. Thank you po. Na-invite na ba kami ni Gabe sa Tyson? Wala pa nga eh.
Sayang.
Sana eh.
Sana, no?
Tagal mag-text. Traffic. Kuya pa, kailan kayo magpapatour na guys, alam niyo mo kung ilang tao lang meron ng Wombo Combo? 7. Mahirap magpa-tournament. Epicenter, guys, kausap pa namin. Wala pa kaming go signal, so ayaw namin mag-promise. Zota kasi, hindi namin naabutan.
Yeah.
Hindi namin naabutan. So, hindi namin ikakas. Kuya Pao, may possibility bang mag-live din kami sa YouTube? We are partnered with Twitch. So, if we do that, we lose Twitch. Ganun lang. Right? Kuya Pao, sinong kasama ni Bimbo, bukod kay Kimo at Sara? Si Cartman at si Nando. Kuya Pao, kasali ba kayo? Ako mismo, hindi. Sa tournament ni Bianca. Pero ito, kasali ito eh.
Team Sir.
Wala akong team eh. Hindi ako. Tsaka medyo busy ako sa gabi. Kasi I also write for ESPN. So, when I write for ESPN, usually I write at sa gabi.
Same.
I hope payagan kayo sa Epicenter. Thank you po. I hope din po. Kausap namin sila. So, it's just a matter of talking to them and sana mahabol namin. And if not, we will try and ask someone else for permission. For example, baka may iba silang coverage partner and then pwede namin i-cast yan. Parang ganun. Sino yung Sara? That's Cartman. Sara is Cartman. Kailan po ba yung Galaxy? Galaxy is on June 14. It's the same weekend as the Summit 7. Epicenter is this weekend. Iko-cover nyo ba yung tournament ni Bianca? Si Bianca yung magka-cover ng tournament niya.
Kapag cast nyo na.
Actually, that's a good idea. Tatanungin ko. Baka i-cover na natin.
Siya nag-organize eh. No? Siya
nag-organize.
na player.
Bianca! Pwede nyo ba kami bigyan ng copyright mag-cast ng tournament mo?
Biancaholics.
Bayad muna? Ano? Ako, nagpapabayad.
The Lily Cup.
The Lily Cup. Hindi. Pero tatanungin namin. Actually, baka pwede.
Katokin na lang natin.
Kuya Pao, sana makapag-cover kayo ng big events. Guys, inaayos namin. Again, guys, meron ako nakita dun sa YouTube namin, dyan sa Facebook, na mga comments, ganito. No one is trying to put hate anywhere. Maganda relasyon namin with the Mineski team. We're friends with them. I'm actually going to meet them later. Magkakaibigan ho kaming lahat. Negosyo to, and the rules of business are what they are. Sa amin, gusto lang namin maging legit. So, kaya talagang naghahanap na kami ng way na makapasok kami ng tournaments na ganito na
In a
legit
legal way.
legal, everything, above water, above board, everything legit dapat lahat.
Fans
Yun
lang
lang.
talaga
Ganun lang po ang,
nagpapagulo,
ginagawa namin.
sabi ni Senrich. Di naman. May ano lang talaga, minsan lang talaga. Kailangan lang ma-clear yung air sa mga ganyan. Kasi ano naman din. Parang surface level din naman yung mga naintindihan nila eh.
Oo, kaya ako guys, I take the time na kausapin kayo para maintindihan nyo ng konti. Kasi para sa akin guys, kapag naintindihan nyo yung takbo ng industriya, mas matutuwa kayo sa esports. Ako, I make myself knowledgeable sa League of Legends, sa CSGO, sa Hearthstone, lahat yan. Kasi pag naintindihan nyo yung lahat na yun, talaga makikita nyo kung saan papunta yung industriya.
Coverage o yung tournament itself.
Kuya Pao, tingin mo makakapag-manage ang WXC ng big tour na sa PH in the future? Way into the future. Baka patay na ako nun.
Mga 40 ka na nun.
Boss Pao, na-discuss na ba NBA yung update ngayon? NBA, guys, mamayang madaling araw.
Actually, manonood kami mamaya.
Manonood kami, actually. Manonood kami dito.
Eto, yung...
Papasok ko na maaga.
tingin mo ba... Ito. Bakit yung ibang channel nag-cover kahit di sila authorized? Someone start unfair to you guys.
Yung ibang channel nag-cover sila kahit hindi sila authorized. That's also what we used to do.
Kaso,
Oo.
Sobrang laki na kasi natin.
Tinigilan na namin yun. Kasi habang lumalaki tayo, syempre, gusto naming maging legit. 'Di ba? Oo, mayroong mga ibang channel na gumagawa nun na hindi authorized. 'Di ba? Pero, syempre, sila, paglaki din nila, they will also go this route.
Tsaka mapapansin din kasi
actually,
sila.
yun nga eh. Parang flattering na nga yun eh. Ibig sabihin, malaki na kami enough na talagang nilapitan kami, sinabihan na kami na, yun. 'Di ba? Nakita na nila yung growth eh. And sa amin din naman, gusto namin, pati kayo, the Wombo Combo community, maging proud din kayo sa amin na itong mga to, legit talaga sila. Hindi sila yung, alam mo yun, naninirador lang ng tournament, nagnanakaw ng tournament.
Tirador.
Diba?
Kuya Pao, kailan kayo mag-cover ng CSGO? Gusto mo ba?
Gusto mo ba? Alam ko si Nico gusto eh.
Ako din eh.
Okay, sige. Yun lang po.
Cut na natin.
Ang tagal.
Alright.
Guys, maraming salamat sa subaybay, pagantabay sa ating matinong usapan. Daily po natin itong gagawin. Ako, ano bang pinasok ko?
Epicenter na lang yung preview
pero,
epicenter.
Bukas, babalik po tayo sa news, usapan, at kwentuhan na naman. We will see you tomorrow. And kung na-miss nyo yung mga segment ito, punta lamang po kayo sa YouTube or sa ating Facebook page and group, ang Lupon ng Wombo Combo. And we will see you there. Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow.